Hello Dragon. So I said I would make a video talking about living on your Pluto line. So there's this form of astrology known as locational astrology or astrocartography. And my father was an astrologer, but we never talked about this type of astrology, except for sometimes he would talk about it because I was born in Miami and he said that Miami was Libra and my Saturn is in Libra. So it's one of the reasons why me and Miami never really quite fit. So that's one part of it. But if he would have been alive when I moved to Las Vegas, he would have told me not to move there because I would have been living on my Pluto line. So what does that mean? Pluto is the god of death. Pluto is also known as Hades. Like, he's known as Pluto in the Roman pantheon, but in the Greek pantheon, he's Hades. So he's the god of the underworld. Death, rebirth, transformation, all of that. I have Pluto in Libra. I also have, I forget where else I have Pluto in my chart, but living on my Pluto line was not fucking good. And it basically triggered all these spiritual crises and transformation. And this is why when I was living in Vegas, I felt like I was always dying. I couldn't explain it to people. They thought I was fucking crazy. And I was like, I hate this place. I hate this place. And then one day I was like hanging out with like this indie musician group online, and I was just bitching about how I can't wait to get the fuck out of Vegas. I hate this place. It's killing me. And they were like, you should look into astrocartography and see why this place isn't working with you. So I did. And then I was like, oh, would have been nice to know before I moved here. A good place to live for a short term, not 6 years like I was. And a good place to go visit if you want to trigger a transformation, a spiritual awakening. Great for that. But to be going through that every day, and then it even like led, I mean, the way it happened, I had 3 cats die in a fucking row. There was so much shit that happened. And so I was dying to get out of there. I was like, well, I at least need the water. So then we got the opportunity. We moved to San Diego. Turns out San Diego's also on my fucking Pluto line. So all the upheaval and disruptions I've had with housing, it's not going to stop until I leave my fucking Pluto line, which is why I am leaving my fucking Pluto line. And I don't recommend staying long term. I've been living on my Pluto line for 7 fucking years. And even though I have a much prettier view now, it's still the same shit in a lot of ways. It's a little easier for me to handle because I've got the beach, I've got the ocean, I've got the trees, I've got the greenery, and these things do help ground me. Whereas living in Vegas, I felt totally disembodied, totally ungrounded. Here, at least I feel more grounded. But in the end of the day, it's one of the reasons why my guides are like, it's time to go. Time to live in a place that's gonna be better for your nervous system. So, point of the video and the lesson of the video, don't live in your Pluto line for 7 fucking years. I highly don't recommend it.